What's going on, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. I hope you guys are doing great today. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. This is our first time ever checking out Frank Skinner. This one is called Jealousy. Shout out to the homie J Skills for this suggestion. Appreciate you, homie. Yeah, we have no clue. Don't know anything about this comedian and stuff, and that's the beauty about it. So we might find that we like another one. I already like the title off the bat just because I think this could be a very interesting skit, especially on the topic jealousy, which plagues this planet. So let's go. Let's get it. Let's go kick some ass. Let's go check this out, guys.
But I think texting does make new relationships a bit more stressful, and I didn't need anything that made new relationships more stressful, because I have to confess, you know, this is a serious confession. When I first start going out with someone, I become a complete nutcase, right? Now, some of you may be able to identify with this, I don't know, but I get madly jealous, madly insecure, madly obsessed, right? Lucky, you said you leaned across to him. Is he the same? No, honestly, I become a different person, and, you know, it's not nice. And I just want to try and give you an insight tonight into that person that I become, and it isn't pleasant, right?
Oh, shit.
So, this is what I'm like. I've met the woman, say, 6 days earlier, right? All I'm thinking about is her. That's all I think about. And I'm living to get the text message. And I get a text message, and it says something like, your granddad's been taken into hospital. I think, oh, shit, it's not from her. And then I finally get a text message from her, and it might just say something like, hope you're having a lovely day. And I think, oh, man, she hopes I'm having a lovely day. That's fantastic. Even though I've only known her 6 days, I have an image of her in a hospital bed covered in sweat, having just given birth to our first child.
Jesus.
I said to her, you did it, darling. She said, no, we did it, Frank. And I'm thinking about that image, and I'm reading the text, and I think about the image, and I read the text probably 70 or 80 times. Right?
Jesus.
And then eventually I think, hold on a minute, where's the fucking kiss? I start scrolling down as if the kiss might somehow be trapped at the bottom of the phone, but there is no kiss, right? So I send her a text message back, and it says something like, yes, I'm having a lovely day. In fact, I'm just on my way out. No kiss, fuck you. Right? I'm just on my way out, but I need to get a pint of milk. But I want to leave it a bit vague, because I want it to go round and round her head, right? And she'll be thinking, oh, we might go to some trendy pub. There'll be young women there. One thing will lead to another. And she'll spend the night, with any luck, at least in tears. And hopefully, actually vomiting with anxiety, right? And serves you right. What goes around comes around, you no-kiss bitch. And then I've been with her for about 2 weeks. I get brave enough to actually phone, and I phone, and I get the answer phone, and I think, oh, that's it, her phone's off. She's obviously fucking someone else.
That's the shit real quick, guys, that you got to be very careful with texting or any sort of chatting where you're reading it, because it's so hard to not know if someone is mad at you. Are they mad at you? You know, is it not that serious and shit? You could get in a lot of trouble reading it wrong and fucking jump the gun. So I can see how jealousy could play that way too. Maybe not, I wouldn't be as chaotic as him in that situation, reading the same hello, like, you know, like 79 times, but it's true. It is true.
Voice comes in and it says something like, oh, sorry, I can't take your call right now. I think, no, you can't take my call, but you can take someone else's stiff cock. Yeah, I hope he's dripping with AIDS.
Oh!
I actually left that last bit on her answer phone. And the next time I see her, she says, that was a weird message you left on my answer phone. And I say, yeah, I wasn't talking to you, it was an accident. I was talking to a mate of mine who was anticipating the arrival of a hearing aid salesman. And I said, I hope he brings lots of stock for you to choose from. In fact, I hope he's dripping with AIDS. And she said, what did your friend say? I said, he didn't hear me, he's deaf. I also hate it when you're with a woman and she gets a text message and she reads it and she doesn't let you read it as well. And they do that kind of sniggle and they go, and you know two things. One, it's filth, and two, they fucking love it, right? I was with a woman once and she got a text message. I leaned right back to read it over her shoulder. It said, thank you for my birthday present, exclamation mark, Steve. And I thought, yeah, we all know what the fucking birthday present was, don't we? And the exclamation mark clearly meant to represent her vagina and anus. Jealousy is a bad thing. People say to me, jealousy, it's like cancer, isn't it? In a way, it's worse than cancer, right? Because at least with cancer, you do get some sympathy. Whereas if I go out with a mate and I say to him, I've been seeing this woman for about a week and I think she might be seeing someone else. So when she went to the toilet the other night, I went through her handbag and started reading her diary. I know he'll just look at me, right? 3 days later, he's not going to phone up and say, I was telling the gang about your jealousy and we've had a whip round. We're going to send you to Disneyland. When Kylie Minogue was diagnosed with cancer, she got 500,000 get-well cards. 6 months later, her boyfriend, Olivier Martinez, was seen snogging Penelope Cruz. Poor Kylie was crippled with jealousy. How many cards did she get then? 1 from me saying, "You're on your own, Baldy." Sometimes you can be talking to a woman and she'll say, "Oh, I was chatting to this guy at work." I don't hear the rest of the sentence. She was chatting to a guy at work. She was chatting to a guy at work. I have an image of the guy at work, right? He looks like Johnny Depp. He's in a white shirt and a tie. He's leaning forward, supporting himself with his left hand on the toilet system. With his right hand, he's wanking like a gibbon. She's kneeling behind him, thrilled, no, honoured to be tonguing out his arse. I'm supposed to just accept that. And then that night, to compound my humiliation, she comes around my house and kisses me, so I too must die on his filth. So, in order to even things up a bit, I have to start seeing prostitutes. And I'm in the back seat of my car with a 16-year-old Ugandan sex slave sucking my guilt-shrunk maggot of a penis. And I'm thinking to myself, talking to some guy at work, 2 could play at this game.
Oh,
the only
shit.
text you can send me early on in a relationship has to say, "I absolutely, totally love you with no doubt whatsoever. Kiss, 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 kiss." When I get that text, I will run around my flat, punch in the air, and whooping with absolute delight for about 3 minutes. And then I start thinking, actually, this is too much too soon.
Word. You did good. Oh, shit. Good job.
Do you think this bit would work?
He said, "Do you think this bit will work?" Oh, man, that was Frank Skinner on jealousy. Does he describe any of you guys? You boys and girls here. I think, you know, the problem with the texting age right now, yeah, you can really get it twisted very easily. You can read through the lines wrong and, you know, get a mixed signal very easily and stuff like that. You know, we know it was all very exciting, you know, in AOL days, everybody going with that ASL type shit. But, yeah, texting now, you know, you got to be very careful with it so you don't misconstrue things. But I thought it was good. One thing that I think that he does very well is he paints the story very well. You can picture him doing that legitimately. I can see him doing that exactly. So I'm curious, does he describe any of you guys? I've been one of those guys that has read wrong the lines and stuff and got myself in the doghouse from it. But I've never been quite jealous of to any extent like that. No, we've always been, you know, people can get jealous very easily these days. I've had my share of moments we've been jealous of some shit back in the day, but you know, we do try to appreciate what we have now in life and stuff. So we, you know, we like to think that we've grown up. But if this guy has described you, I want to know it below, guys. As always, guys, I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out with us on any given day, guys. It truly is a blessing. We'll see you next time. Peace and love, and let me know what you guys thought. Peace.